Hello, welcome to this review of LEGO City Set 60399 race car that says 56 pieces, rated for age 4 plus, contains 2 minifigures, retailed for $10 from January 1st, 2024 to the end of 2024. And without further ado, let's get into the review. Starting off first with the figures, as always, we have this camera guy here with a very nice puffy jacket and a purple shirt with a interesting logo there. He also seems to be wearing some sort of jeans with those blue pants and stuff, but I do like the details on his torso. And then he kind of has like a sort of semi-generic, like happy expression on his face there, as well as some kind of like curly black hair, I would assume. I'm assuming that's curly. It's kind of like spiky or whatever, but an interesting hairpiece nonetheless. And of course, his camera accessory there looking pretty snazzy. Now, the set does have 2 figures, the second of which being the race car driver herself here with no second facial expression, unfortunately, even though there is a bit of space with that style hairpiece. But it does have a nice suit with some basic black legs and stuff blending into the prints of the like racing suit itself, which looks pretty nice with the like black arms and of course their like brand or whatever there being of course the same prints on the car, which we'll take a look at in a second. Although this character does not have that second facial expression, like I said, it does have a very nice helmet to go with her there, so you can switch it out so she can be racing, or she can have the hairpiece if she wants to take her helmet off or something, which is a nice inclusion and is always appreciated there. And yeah, these are the figures. These are a couple of pretty nice figures there, but without further ado, let's get into the set itself. So the set itself here consists of 2 kind of separate builds, if you want to call this a build, being a little trophy stand, which we'll take a look at here in a second, as well as the car itself. And the trophy stand itself is just 3 basic pieces, a little like this sort of piece. I don't really know exactly what to call it. But then there's a little tile with a little modified tile, as well as the trophy itself. Kind of a neat little side build to go with your race car, so you can say like she won and stuff. It definitely adds a level of playability to the car itself that the car doesn't really provide, although it does provide quite a bit of playability. But this is just a nice little accessory to go with it. Now, setting that aside, we can look at the main part, like the meat of the set being the vehicle itself, with some very nice prints. That's the one good thing that I find about the 4 plus sets, is they don't have stickers, they all have prints. So I do like the inclusion of the branding as prints, because it's just nice to not have stickers in a set every so often. But yeah, I think the build of this car is actually quite nice. Obviously rolls quite well for some nice playability there, and fits a minifigure quite spaciously in there, which we'll just demonstrate here in a moment. But yeah, it's a very nice build, especially for a 4 plus set. Usually they look quite quite unfinished, and I mean there's a couple little bits, like maybe you could have had like a cheese slope or something to cover up those studs right there. Or maybe this could have been slimmed up a tad if we didn't use that specific frame piece there. But overall, it looks really nice for a 4 plus set. I would not be mad to receive this as like a little gift, say for Christmas, which is coming up, and this set is available right now. So you could go ahead and pick that up if you have somebody who might like this, maybe skewing a bit younger due to the 4 plus rating there. But yeah, because it is a pretty simple build, not very many small pieces, obviously, because it is a 4 plus set. But yeah, it's a very nice build for the kind of 4 plus, I guess, sub theme or whatever you might want to call it. But yeah, I just really like it. It's actually like one of the better 4 plus sets in my opinion, because usually they're just really bad looking. But this one specifically is actually rather nice. And I'll bring in the figure here so that we can kind of see how the figure looks in there. So obviously with the extra space there, it is rather spacious. It maybe could have been slimmed up by like a stud or even 2, I guess, if you wanted to have your figure with the arms up a little bit, but it still looks quite nice. I do not mind how the figure looks in there at all, and it's definitely very playable and stuff. So that's obviously fun and kind of has to be a staple for 4+ sets like this. But yeah, I really do like it. It's a very nice set, and I'd definitely say it's worth that $10 price point, especially for as far as 4+ sets go. The piece count may be small, but I think it does quite a bit with that, including 2 figures, a little trophy build, which is tossed off to the side, as well as the car itself. It's definitely nice, and I would like to see more of this style set from Lego. Maybe a couple recolors with like some different branding and stuff, maybe a couple different little modifications here and there. But I'd love to see this in like maybe a couple different colors. That'd be kind of a neat little line for the 4+, like a little 4+ race car line, where there's just like a couple of very similar looking vehicles, like different color, maybe different branding, and that could be a fun little way to like have like set up a raceway and stuff. That could be uh quite nice for a little 4+ line or something like that. But yeah, I think it is overall a quite nice set. I do actually really enjoy it for being a 4+ set, and that's really all I have to say about this. Definitely worth picking up for a younger person or something, and is definitely a fun little car to play around with, being rather playable and stuff, obviously because it's a 4+ set. But yeah, I really do like it. It's a neat little 4+ set, and I can't really say that about a lot of 4+ sets because they tend to be not the greatest looking and tend to be way overpriced. But I think this is one where they actually did a pretty good job with it and stuff. I really do like it, and that's really all I have to say about this set. It's a pretty neat one, and definitely worth picking up if you have a younger person who likes cars. And yeah, have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Bye.